So I want to read you something that came out of my book, and it's called Constant Action, Baby Steps Will Help Us Achieve Our Desired or Most Desired Outcome. Constant action, baby steps. Part two, baby steps. Sometimes you're trying to take a leap, a bound, bigger steps than you actually are ready for. Some of you have decided, just as I have, to jump off in the deep end thinking, I got it. I'm ready to go. I can handle it. This is no problem. And then you wind up sitting there looking at yourself sitting on the couch as all your stuff has to go outside on the curb because a letter came to your house because over the last couple of months you couldn't pay your bills. Over the last couple of months, nothing came in when you thought it was. One of the most difficult, dark times in my life was when I took a step to own my own corporation. I was in California. I was doing really well, and I made this decision to go into business for myself. The weather was right. The wind was blowing in the right direction. People were saying to me, this is your time. This is your now. Your someday, as Robert Allen says, was now. So I made a decision and I took the chance and I took the leap. But I leaped. I didn't take the steps. You ever jump down 2 or 3 steps and then you twist your ankle? I mean, in your mind, you saw yourself landing pretty good, but you get to the bottom and you fall and you tumble and your ankle is jacked. Well, I had this idea that I'm going to start this business. It's going down. I did it, and I wound up bankrupt, homeless, watching my stuff get put out my apartment. You can take baby steps, or you can take leaps and bounds. Now, you must take action, but I want to encourage you deliberate, focused, determined actions. Do your homework, do your research, but then take the baby steps because maybe you don't need to take a leap. Maybe you're not the one to bound out there and hurt yourself. Maybe for you, it's baby steps. For me, it was one of the most difficult times. It was exciting, but I wound up looking around one day trying to figure out where would I lay my head. It hurt. The contracts wasn't coming in. All the people who were saying, "Yay, you could go," they weren't around. And one of the people that I trusted the most said, "Hey, sorry that happened." I want to thank God though for Steve and Yvonne because they said we got a room in the back of our office. I know you're losing your office because I moved from my apartment to my office to my car, trying to make it work. And I told you before I was in good company. Walt Disney bankrupt 6 times. But are you willing to endure that pain? Think about the steps that you're taking. Maybe, just maybe, your steps are baby steps. Mine was a leap and a bound. And I did get hurt, but I didn't die. And I continue to move forward. You are a comeback champion. The world's waiting for you. If you don't take a leap or a bound, definitely take a baby step.